Maybe it does get you a lot of regen from that. Big items don't make much sense. No, I mean, I think they made a lot of sense. At least compared to the Mac items. Just like a bunch of mid-gamey tempo options that Pig doesn't really have access to. A little bit of redundancy in his kit, even if it's not optimal. Like, that is stuff that Pig is lacking. In the hand. It is queued. Yeah, basically. Anti-bot, and so that you don't just concede runs when you don't have a good start. Draft modes in most games tend to have an upfront cost, like Arena and Hearthstone.
See that plank? Walk it.
Drafting and Magic. You got a 2-second cooldown item? Yeah.
I got everything you need. Just a matter of finding it.
No, knee brace. Where's my knee brace?
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
I'm rolling for it.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Okay. So in the past, I would have been pretty happy to upgrade the bludgeon, but now that it doesn't give +2 slow at upgrade, it's a lot worse than it was. Why the goal is it net positive? It's net even, and if you find a Barcoon, it's +1. It's just better to have 5 gold in the bar of gold than to have 5 gold in the bank.
Everyone here is huge. It's terrifying.
Upgrade the gold? You could.
I only sell things so I can buy things. Huge.
I think I would rather try to win day 1 than take a 5 gold event.
Okay, now sell me something. Something huge.
I don't think we talk about it that much. I guess I get more... I do get more poison just hasting this. Or buffing this.
Go ahead. Underestimate.
Worst board known to man.
It makes this
I mean,
more fun. My fight isn't.
we didn't know we were gonna have the worst
but
board
it
known to man.
exists.
Quixel could have made it better. It's also not terrible. Yeah, I could have. I just wasn't sure if it was better to have it in play versus sell it. I had nothing better to play instead of it.
I paint my ship red, but I
Darn.
don't use paint.
I'll take Arms Dealer.
It takes real confidence to let a kid train you. I'm impressed.
Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
Can sell this whenever. Costs me 1 gold, but also doesn't really do anything. You take Vanessa's amulet for crit on the jellyfish. Man. No vents. Vents with no burn skill is pretty unexciting. The burn doesn't stack. I don't think the vents lets me take the hard fight here. Oh, maybe with Beach Ball, let me beat the hard fight. That's fair, that's fair.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
Let's see what we get.
Master craftsman. Me? Try my best.
Interesting.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. We're out to
What do you
dethrone
think?
king, not to squabble with nobody.
Skills overall. Oh, mostly fine. I mean, there's obviously some power outliers, but it's probably always going to be the case. I think it was worse in the past when free skills were more easily spammable.
Defeat does not
Nice.
defeat me. Now this is how you win a war.
What are we doing? Small and large items. Probably better than getting plus 10 damage.
Let's get this over with. I've got 4 legs because I carry this company. I can feel the soft hum of its averageness.
Okay. We're cooking. We're cooking. Not sure what we're cooking yet, but something's on fire. I did say I'd stop respecting this fight so much. I don't know that I trust Submarine that much, though.
My life for the storm.
It might be okay, but... These ones are the late game ones? I don't know, I mean, they add variance to runs in the late game.
I do not deserve another day.
Obviously, skills are strong. It's just like, once your board gets to a point, skills are a way to improve your board when it's already full. Skills are how comps go over the top. Some of them are strong, that is by design. City and Bolton with 100% crit. Yep.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Fiery Rebirth? Yes. There are non-monster skills that are stronger than Fiery Rebirth. Rebirth's probably like a top 10 skill. One of the most overrated skills in the game. Not that it's bad, but... I want all of these things. I just can't afford all of these things. I'm just gonna leave.
Discounts for peace.
Bonk is the skill you see most players worried about fighting. Yeah, Bonk is the best skill in the game. Bonk is disgusting. I will not... Bonk is appropriately rated. Bonk is fucked up. Hi. Eh. I think it's rigged. Rigged is good, but... the ceiling on rigged of when it hits the two items that you want hasted the most, rigged is absurd. You just don't have that ceiling most fights.
Use that for the good of all.
Wait, again? Huh. I don't really want to get rid of this, but I don't want to get rid of the Cove yet either.
Your aura guided me to what you needed.
Lowest internal cooldown possible? Internal cooldown on all abilities is 0.2 seconds.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist, go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes
Yeah,
this
I
more
wouldn't
fun.
expect it to work with regen. It works with lifesteal because lifesteal is now considered healing, but regen is not healing. Oh.
You fall like a boulder. I flow like the waves.
It's usually a good, like, early mid-game item. Not usually too excited to play it long term.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Some are too proud to be trained by a child. You've learned all you can from me. See Argenta. She's wonderful.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful. I can feel our energies resonating.
Hmm. No bronzes that I really care about.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated. Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless. You want to buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
Hmm. Just have submarine for shielding. Good enough. My clock is kind of slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's probably fine.
Oh, you want to join my act? Snuffed out,
Scary.
extinguished.
Jelly position. Oh yeah, I can move jelly. I can move jelly. I probably wouldn't have clicked if the extra XP wasn't important, but are you to take another hard fight? We haven't had any XP events.
I was expecting you 0.5 seconds ago.
Eels. We're putting in the lockbox soon.
Good food feeds body and soul.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
Thanks for trusting me. I hope we can do this again.
Going slow, ever worth it if you don't have the expansion? It's a lot worse. I didn't usually go for it without shot glasses. I think the haste builds are still okay, but there's not a whole lot of ways to get a lot of slow triggers without shot glasses. Yep, it slows all your items. Also hastes all your items.
You should know, I'm a bit of a
Blackline's my
legend
beloved.
on
Yeah, it's
Bazaar.
so slow
I
now.
may be young for a captain, but I've seen
Blacklines
my
is so
fair
much worse than it used to be.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round!
The lockbox grows. Injury rounds on first transform. Yeah, sure. Not that it never works, but specifically for the boards that you're trying to play that involve slow
Was
triggers,
that even a battle?
shot glasses tends to be a
Maybe
really important part.
skirmish?
Shot glasses doesn't make all of my haste boards, but it makes pretty much all of my slow boards.
Feel the burn! The burn is life!
Doesn't have the expansion. Weapon Vanessa is still very good. Just like pile small weapons into either keg or pistol sword.
Why do people always attack me?
Depth charge is pretty strong.
Full sail, my boys!
What about aquatic? Depth charge is the aquatic that I would play. Cannonade is good. Yeah, you could cannonade instead of pistol sword sometimes. Good choice. Not no, they had that before, but they decided to go this way instead. I think this is a better implementation of it, just having the game constantly expanding.
Come with no weapons, leave with big bargains.
It's currently better than Lockbox.
No, friend, but I'm glad you bought this.
Gigamart's owner is the ultimate businessman.
Oh, right.
Take the deal.
What do I do here? The upgrade probably doesn't matter,
Thank
but
you.
it might when we...
What else can I get for you?
I guess it's more likely to upgrade when I... Gunpowder. People not having expansion could be an edge. Yeah, but it's a pretty limited edge. Hey, Segacell, thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Because the expansions get unlocked automatically at the end of the season for everybody. So it's not like by skipping a month you get to have a different card pool.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
I will fight you, but only so that I can study.
Yeah, I don't know. If they design the expansions well, I don't think something like that is necessary.
Every failed experiment lights the path to success.
Like, there is something nice about just having, like, giant pools and playing what you see. Not being able to do the same things every game.
Cast aside your destruments. You're not ready to accept the light, and that's okay.
You can get the fights.
Ride that tide!
I think it takes too long for the lockbox to catch up. Let's just upgrade the figurehead.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Yeah, I don't think the game ever gets worse if you expand the card pool. Like, adding more variety to the game should just be a good thing. Or at the very least, it's a neutral thing, and there's more content being introduced as it happens. New content is its own positive.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
How'd I get rich? Oh, you know, investments.
Yeah, it'll take a long time before pools get really large.
Lux told me about you. You're one of the good ones.
Import for another chance at glasses. What are the odds on it? The odds are terrible, right?
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
If the pool gets too big, then any addition feels like it doesn't change anything. That's fair. That's fair.
Make deals, not war. I feel like that decision comes from a negative place.
Any toys that matter? Get marbles.
Now this is how you win a war!
The Bazaar is filled with weaklings. It is paradise. Not one person died in my training. Today,
Interesting.
don't be a hero. Just hand it over.
Shiny Proboscis game with 2 Tommy guns, Diamond Fort, Loaded Fury. Interesting.
Can't blame me for trying to survive.
Could be a figurehead,
No
maybe.
sale. I want what's right for you.
Claws, kind of whatever. Drop a shot glasses target for it.
See that mountain? That's Poe. He might have what you need. We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
got for me, Hattie?
Can't lose.
Is this game improved? I mean, the game's been good the whole time.
Look at
There was a patch a couple weeks
boost
ago.
for ya.
I don't know.
Everyone's favorite.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Don't know what you specifically were waiting for. It's probably just going on the figurehead. Yeah, the game gets patched usually every 2 weeks. They delayed the patch this week because the season starts next week. But another season starting in a couple days.
Waste of gunpowder.
You don't really play that with shot glasses.
I would never debase my wares by haggling. You're a smart one for your size. Tell
Sure.
everyone you got it here.
Pet Rock over Richardson. The Proboscis can't crit, but other stuff can, and it's Steel Storm damage.
Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
No, I don't think we do yet. It really is more important than 10% crit from Pet Rock. It's just not even very good survivability. It was 240 shield in the dually fight.
Go ahead. Underestimate me.
It just takes so long to
Makes this
activate.
more fun.
That's why you get him dead.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
I have no scaling yet. Be good enough. It's a lot better than missing. We'll take it. Misses are there for prob. Oh, that's fair. It can't even get slow. So what, Icy would be bad? Kind of. Turbo is really bad. Restorative is worse than Shielded. Radiant is bad. Everything else is probably better. Obsidian, Shiny, Fiery, Toxic. That's good. Is Vanessa legitimate shot glasses at all? It's a lot worse. It is much harder to make work. A while ago, a little harder and a less pretty version of Celeste. Keep it in mind if I'm ever looking for a platformer to play. Let's see. No, I don't think I'd buy a... You'd maybe buy it and play it against dualies.
Full sail, my boy.
But you're dropping 2 shot glass hastes.
Ryokon promised Orlin to never eat students. But if you are
Doesn't really work. We're not critting that much.
I came to train the weak. But what if they are too weak to train?
And playing the Ori games first. Probably not happening then.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
I don't know why I bounced off a blind forest so hard, but I just couldn't get into it. They did not have the skill yet, so they die.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something. On behalf of the Grand Society of blah blah blah, bye!
Maybe. I've got the gold. Want your skill?
Resisting. Disregard intel. Target threat level 8.
Wrong skill.
Ride that tide!
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer.
Maybe we get an obsidian in chat.
Sail. Sad to
Maybe.
say goodbye.
My
What do you
fight
got,
isn't
Dooley?
with you, but if you insist.
Defense grid. Even drill too. A little scary. He froze my shot glasses. Okay, we're good. The only freeze that matters.
finished with fighting, but I
Like
can
a
help
bull
you
loss,
finish
maybe?
a fight. Enjoy the thrill of battle.
Oh, salty.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Come, let's release our joy and rage.
Get my upgrade target too. Figurehead is pretending left side does anything.
Now this is how you win a war.
Is he better on the left? It's actually a good question. He probably is. He probably is. Cameron upgraded it now on 13. But what does that do? Like, yeah, it upgrades all of our silvers, but none of our silvers do anything when you upgrade them.
Haha. Now this will inspire the crew.
Oh, whoops. I have been neglecting my gumball duties. Forget about this. This is a bug that works.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Oh, it does grief the Proboscis. Yeah. Eh. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna say that their board wasn't scary, because their board is pretty terrifying. Just not Proboscis scary, you know? Or it's already slowed forever. I could just throw it on the shot glasses. There is a small window where I'm not slowed.
If you can't be the fastest shot, be the fastest reload.
Nope. Still playing the grappling hooks.
Saying round here, an empty gun is an empty wallet.
Yeah, I don't know. The damage on the Proboscis is kind of big. Let's just... I guess the XP doesn't matter. Yeah.
Take the day off, boys. I'll do this one myself.
We can get strength, too. Oh, we can upgrade our grappling hook, too!
Tell your bosses.
We're gonna GT.
They're gonna pay for this.
Need to throw some things overboard. Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Crit matters for the Salt Claw, but...
If others learn what you do not,
Oh, come on, damage. Slow and steady.
see you
No.
in the long time. Silence magic. All is thought churning slowly.
See that plank? Walk it.
Every time. Every time! Damn, I think this is just the board.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Oh my.
Bravery without strength is a
An
sword.
ICD away. An ICD away. Brutal.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right? Maybe if I got better goods.
Let's take a tyrant's whole kingdom!
What your free
Target
skill?
acquired. Engaging.
Our board has a lack of freezes.
Target is resisting.
You look like a hardy one. Need some work?
It's back. I'm just looking for a loot item here, right? No! Why not the dupe? Why not the dupe? The grappling hook will dupe. The pet rock will dupe. Could like cut a weapon, charge the salt claw. Yeah. 5% more proboscis damage. Okay. Hey.
That belongs in a museum.
Full sail, my boy.
Most expensive insect wing I've ever bought. Pretty hasted. I just throw it on the salt claw. Great insect wing. Nah, I think I want a gold skill.
fool seems wise, but he may only seem so. I too was once young and impatient. I understand.
Send me your huge items. Price? Don't care.
Hand axe is back.
Go buy something huge and then sell it to me.
Mr. Pygmalion.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
You do see these tusks, right?
Mr. Pygmalion. Uh-oh. Well, all's well that ends well.
That was impressive.
Yeah, the rivet gun's not in the right spot, but, I mean, they don't have a good rivet gun target anyway. That was not the difference. Zocla kept up pretty well. The GTA too. Not bad. They mattered. They mattered.
I am the last daughter of House Corzina. My father lives through
Morcona
me.
didn't find their hammer or cane, or they just really wanted to be all in on Silk. Never doubt a pig's ability to tunnel vision. So, Proboscis, pretty good item. I'm gonna take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we will play some more. Hope you guys stick around.